Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Riso here with another video. So this video is gonna be very different than others. I usually do gameplay videos. This is gonna be a story time, and this is a true story, by the way. Something that happened at school. It was a school fight between me and this other guy. So pretty much what happened was me and Slimy, as you may know. Shout out to him, by the way. Go subscribe to Slime Trumper 42, or if not, try just regular Slimy SLIMEY. Go subscribe to my boy, get his subs up. So pretty much what happened was that, let's bring it back to 5th grade. Before that, so there was always this one guy, who I didn't really not like. I did not like him. Like, it wasn't like that. It was just that I'd never talked to him. Like, he was, I don't know, he just kind of seemed not really somebody who I'd hang out with or nothing like that. This was in 5th grade, guys. So I really just hung out with this other group of people. Me and Slimy wasn't the best friends in 5th grade. So, like, I pretty much didn't know the name of the other guy who was just there. And, I mean, he was kind of big. And, like, really big compared to me. I was very short at the time and kind of chubby. Not too chubby, though. Now, next year, which came up to 6th grade, well, at the time I had a girlfriend, which 5th grade relationships, they're not really that serious. Like, they literally just last like a month. And whenever you do see them, they're like, hi, bye, how was your day? That's about it. So me and Jeremiah, or Slimy, we were hanging out at recess, and then we went to class. Next thing you know, one of my girlfriend's friends started talking about how this one new guy, who was a new kid, kept on talking about how he was calling her all kind of names and everything and making fun of her for no reason at all. And just to mention, this guy was way chummier than me. He was not even bigger than me. He wasn't even taller than me. He was actually shorter than me, which is saying something. And also, he was really, really chubby. So, yeah, that's not the point, though. So I started talking to this guy just for no reason, just to see what was his problem. And then he would always just be kind of weird and everything. And he actually sent threats to one of my other friends a while back. I was like in 5th grade, in his 5th grade year, which was our 6th grade. So pretty much what happened was that me and Slimy were hanging out at recess, the next morning. We were just chilling, and then we saw this guy come out the bathroom. So we went and we talked to him, and we started getting mad because at the time it was one of Slimy's, you know, I'm not even gonna get into that. That was one of Slimy's very good friends, who he was talking to about, like, really down and just calling her all kind of names and stuff. So he got mad, and I got mad too, because, like, that was my girlfriend's friends, and at the time I was very mad because, like, I became friends with them also. So yeah, me and Jeremiah, we were just so mad at the time, and we just got in this guy's face, calling him all kind of names, talking down on him, just calling him trash and all this random 5th grade things 5th graders would say to each other. But Jeremiah was coming in with all kind of stupid stuff, like he was actually, like, dissing this guy very good. Like, he was just saying some things that I didn't even know what they meant, and I was just like, yeah. I was just in the background like, yeah, what he said, you know, like that random 5th grade stuff. So yeah, that happened. And then after that, I didn't know at the time, but that guy back in 5th grade, who was kind of, I never talked to, he came up, and he was really good friends with that guy or whatever, and he came up and he started, like, saying, back up, get out of his face and all that, and he started pushing us and everything. And so we kind of just backed up because we didn't want to start any mess with him, because the year before, Jeremiah and him were really good friends, and at the time Jeremiah wasn't having it, and we went in. Yeah, so then we went into class or whatever, and we were talking about it a little bit, you know, just talking. We were just saying random stuff, and I didn't think nothing of it, that nothing was going to happen at all, because I'm like, okay, nothing's going to happen. So later on, let's skip to where I went home. I was pretty mad for no reason. I actually started texting this guy and calling him all kind of trash and all that, because he somehow got my Instagram or whatever. So yeah, we were just talking back and forth, and it was just a lot of dissing. Let's just say that. So next morning, I walk into school, and I sat down, minding my own business. I started reading my AR book because you have to do that, and because I was behind on my points and everything, so I was reading, just chilling, minding my own business, and then what do you know? That random kid, not the new kid, no, but the one who I didn't really talk to. Let's give him a name. Let's give him John. John came up to me, and he grabbed my pencil, and he went to go sit down. I'm like, what's wrong with you? And he said, yeah, you're going to do something about it? I'm about to break it. And I'm like, bro, that's so petty. Why would you do that? And then he just broke it. I got up, I grabbed it, and I threw it at him. Just like weakly threw it at him. It was like the funniest thing ever. So yeah, I threw it at him. It was like it was dumb and childish to me to do that, but at the same time, breaking somebody's pencil, that's pretty childish too. So at that morning, I was just kind of heated about that, because whenever you're in 6th grade, whenever you're in 6th grade, sorry guys about saying 5th grade that much, but whenever you're in 6th grade, you just get really heated for stupid things like that, and I mean, just in general, you just get heated. So I was like really mad that whole morning, and I went into the first period, which I was talking to Jeremiah about it, and after we went to breakfast, and me and Jeremiah were just talking about it, and I got really mad, and it's like, man, I have enough of them and everything. And he's like, well, you won't do nothing about it. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, I guess I won't. I don't feel like getting in trouble over him. So me and Jeremiah, we then went on the second class, which was science, which was one of my favorites. So before any of you say that I'm idiot for doing it because of this reason, Jeremiah said, I bet you won't go ahead and start beating up or punch. Basically, he was saying I wouldn't start nothing, or I don't have the balls to punch John. If you won't start punching John, I bet you won't. Now, the thing is about I bet you won't is that if somebody says that and you're that young, you're gonna do it. You're gonna want to do it more. So I wanted to really do it more. And that recess, I went outside, made sure there was nobody watching, and I ran as fast as I could, my little chubby little legs, and I started punching this John in the chest, and it wasn't even in the freaking face or nothing. It was stupid. So I started it kind of, but at the same time I didn't, because he kind of broke my pencil and he was pushing me earlier before that. So yeah, I started punching him, going ham on his chest, and this guy was buff, really buff, really big compared to me. He was just eating the licks like they were nothing, and I was just like, oh my god, or isn't this the part where he falls down? And yes, I was that dumb to think that he would get hurt by being punched in the chest. Honestly, he was just eating the licks and not thinking nothing of it. And he backed up, and I didn't know what he was doing at first. And he punched me as hard as he could in my freaking eye. And I swear to God, my eye has never been that black in my life. So I dropped, and they were like, and Jeremiah came in, and he stepped in just before he can actually hurt me anymore. So, yeah, and pretty much, basically, this is the part 1. There is a part 2, where me and classmates get vengeance, but it's not what you think. So comment if you do want a part 2, and hit this like button if you do want a part 2, like I said. And yeah, I'm pretty much running out of footage here, so if you guys want to know what happens next, hit that like button. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. Thank you guys for watching, and don't get anybody pregnant unless they're hot. And the moral of the story is, just don't punch anybody bigger than you unless you can actually fight, and you can take them. So that's not it though. Hopefully we can have a part 2. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, hit that like button and subscribe. It would really help me out. And thank you guys for watching. Peace out.